frame your minds on the things above. Framing of the mind doesn't have to do with what's up here in the center, right immediately in our thinking. It's in the back. It's what's behind all the thinking. This is actually the boundaries. This is who I am. And that should be the things above. Not framing our minds on the things of the earth. Yeah, we live here. We live in the world system. We use the world system, but we don't abuse the world system. When we start focusing more on the world system than we do on Christianity, we need to get our mind focused back on who we are in Christ. Back over in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. So it doesn't seek its own. Well, it's also not provoked. Now, provoked carries the sense of a sharpening, literally sharpening of an implement. It's not sharp, okay? It's not intense. It doesn't react in a very sharp manner. We actually see the negative impact of provoking over in Acts, the concept of provoking over in Acts chapter 17 and verse 16. Acts 17:16, we hear while Paul was waiting for them in Athens, his spirit was provoked within him when he saw that the city was given over to idols. Now, first you would think, oh, this is a good thing. But if you follow through what happens with Paul, because he goes and he talks to the philosophers, is where he ends up talking to the philosophers at Athens Hill. And when he gets to the resurrection of Christ, they reject him. I think little of them. Yeah, a few did receive him, but most of them just rejected him because he was trying to use the philosophy of men, because his spirit was provoked in all these different gods, so much so that they even actually had a little idol for the unknown God, because they wanted to make sure they didn't forget anybody. That provoked Paul, but provoked him in a negative way.